Hi, welcome to the Carolina Sports District, the #1 youth sports show in the Carolinas, also known as
TCFD. Let's go!
Today in the studio of Mr. 747 music producer. He is the creator of all the sounds you hear on the Carolina Sports District. You may have noticed that I am not Brianna B, but she's okay, and she'll be back later on this season, but I'm Pierre Javon. This is our first season covering spring sports, and what better way to kick it off than covering the Spring Football League. For the next 7 weeks, we'll be covering the SYFA Spring Youth Football Alliance. We'll be keeping up with the SYFA, or Cypher. That's cute, right? All season long, we'll be introducing new members of the TCSD family, as well as new segments like my segment, Food for Thought. I will be mobile, going to all the concession stands and letting you know everything good about food and sports. SYFA had their first week of games last week, and we were there to cover it all, so let's check out the highlights.
So we take you to the first set of games at Harding High University, where the Mighty Mite University City Irish take on the South Charlotte Rams. Rams score first on a quarterback sneak, but first he breaks not one, not two, but 3 tackles off spin moves. Rams score, leading the game at 6-0. Later in the quarter, Rams proving that their defense is just as strong as their offense, causing their second forced fumble of the game. Irish offense trying to finally put something together, but on this play, a shoe seems to find out more yards than the player. Moving to the second half, game still at 6-0. Both defenses are playing pretty good crunch defense, but the Rams find a way to get a spark. Taking this run 55 yards down the field after making 2 cuts, nobody's catching him. Rams score, leading the game 12-0. The Irish make an attempt to go to the air, but this one didn't seem to go well on the last play of the game, as this is a big hit by the Rams. Rams win this game 12-0. Next, we have the same team, this time in the pro age, and the Irish starts off with a big hit, hitting the Rams deep in their own territory. The Irish take advantage of the short field as they drop back for a pass. Quarterback drops back to the left first, then to the right, pump fakes, makes a cut, and gets in the end zone for the game's first touchdown. Irish lead 6-0. On the extra point attempt, the Irish attempts what looks or seems to be the same exact play, but not this time. Big hit by the Rams for the sack. Rams try to get some offense going as they go to the air. But the Irish corner has great coverage and goes up for the ball at the highest point. Very Darrell Reeves like, man, watch him go for that ball. It's almost like he's the receiver. However, the Rams were able to make a stop, but that wouldn't last too long as the Irish gets a big sack TD as he scoops the ball up and takes it to the end zone. Irish leads 12-0. And that would seem to be pretty much the game, as the Rams go again to the air, but the Irish picks the ball off one more time as they close out the game with an interception. Irish wins the game 12-0. Starting with the Tiny Ones. Next, we have a set of 2 different organizations of the Concord Bears go at it with the West Gastonia Mustangs. Early in the game, Mustangs waste no time going to the runners to give the ball to Christopher Stowe. He breaks about 6 tackles, looking like the Junior Beast mode, as he's breaking about 6 different tackles, and he takes it to the house, scoring it from about 55 yards out. Man, we have to look out for this guy in the future, Christopher Stowe. Mustangs will lead 6-0, but the Bears waste no time going to the run themselves, as they hit the outside, breaks a tackle, skips out, breaks another tackle, drags a guy, and he's still going, breaking more tackles. Can anybody stop this guy? He's 10-5. Touchdown, Bears. PAT is good, and Bears now take the lead 7-6. Moving to late in the game in the fourth quarter, game still 7-6 Bears. Mustangs try to get on the board again and take the lead and possibly the victory. But the Bears defense hold up with a big-time backside tackle. Bears win a nail-biter, 7-6. Next, we have the same 2 organizations, this time in the varsity age, where the Bears defense are making sure that nothing leaves outside of the tackle box. Bears offense get going early as they ride the back of Dante Hightower as he makes the cut, stiff arms, and scores to making the first score of the game. Bears up 7-0. Spoiler alert, this may be a top 10 candidate already for the season as the Mustangs trust their quarterback Neal to hit the seam, hurdle somebody, and he's gone. And that's a 54-yard touchdown. However, PAT is no good. Bears still lead 7-6. Bears attempt to get the offense going again as they go to the air. But a big hit by Neal, the quarterback, playing safety back there, breaks up the ball. The Bears defense still hold the Mustangs. And the Bears get the ball back, this time going back to the air, what looks to be the same play, but this time is a completion for about 25 yards. However, Bears can't capitalize. Game still at 7-6 Bears, but the Mustangs are driving. Later in the game, Mustangs are up now 12-7, but they have the ball, and all they have to do is run the clock out. But this has to be one of the craziest plays as the quarterback goes right across the field, runs back left across the field, heads back right, goes to the left, and then he stops at the goal line trying to run out the rest of the clock. But has to end up going in the end zone to score and gets the flag. All right, moving up to the oldest guys as the pro Bears take on the pro Mustangs of West Gastonia. And one of the earlier plays of the game is a big run by the Bears. But Bears cannot capitalize off the big run as they have a hot snap here. They will have that problem the entire night and lose this one as the Mustangs offense head back on the field. With the rain really picking up during this part of the game, the ball became very slippery for both sides. And the Mustangs will have a high snap themselves, this time costing them a safety. Bears will go up 2-0. Have the Mustangs bounce back and drive the ball down the field and go to the air again, but it's picked off by the Bears. Late in the game, Bears put the icing on the cake with this touchdown from about 6 yards out with a direct snap to the quarterback. And he's in, and this game is over. Bears winning 8-0.
Unfortunately, there won't be any pound-for-pound rankings for the spring. Sad face. But don't forget to keep up with us on social media. And we'll also have some new t-shirts coming soon, which is great because the old ones didn't go with my outfit, so I didn't wear it today. We plan to be at a different location every week, which is why we're here at the studio of Mr. 747, the Carolina Sports District's very own music producer. He'll be here next week, as well as representatives from the SYFA Sports League to tell us more about their league. Don't forget, it's spring and the pollen levels are very high. Be prepared, take your medicine before you go out there, and make sure you carry some tissue. Next week, we'll catch you up on the 2014 fall season, including the Rock Hill Thanksgiving Tournament. I was there personally, and I think Rock Hill did a great job of hosting the tournament, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all the great talent in the 2015 season. And of course, you can always submit yourself doing the TCSD chant and send it to us via email. And we'll see you same time next week, same place, TCSD. Let's go, baby!